Well, good Tuesday afternoon to you. It's Dan. I want to welcome you to my home in the sticks. I hope everybody's having a show enough good Tuesday, and I hope everybody had a show enough good Labor Day. But over here in East Central Mississippi, we're in the high 90s. We got a little wind blowing, so it's not bad being outside. Before we get started on today's video, I always like to mention that if you are new to the channel, we want to welcome you. And if you returning just to see what old Dan's got going on over her, I sure enough thank you for coming back. So what I want to share with you and y'all today is, today we're going to do us a small do-it-yourself project. Give me a second. We're finna get off in this shop and I'm finna show you. Dan, what you got going on over there now? What I wanted to do was make a small gravity-fed drip system for my avocado plants. But the one big thing that I'm always leery of over here is the avocados need a constant water source. They don't like to be wet or soggy. They just like to be moist, well draining soil. So I said, well, you know what, Dan? You got a plethora of all kinds of 1/4-inch irrigation stuff. I mean, all kind of stuff. Shut-off valves, 90s, 45s, T's. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize all the stuff that I have on hand. At one point in time, I had a pretty elaborate drip irrigation system for my raised beds when I had them over here where the earth bed is. So let's, instead of buying stuff, let's use the stuff we have on hand. So what are we going to use? We use a 5-gallon bucket, some 1/4-inch vinyl irrigation tubing, 1/4-inch drip stakes. I don't know what this is called, kind of like a union 1/4-inch. I call these kind of like stoppers or deadheads. This is what you can use to terminate one end of this right here so you don't lose all your water. And some drill bits and a drill. So I'm gonna set you up and we're gonna see if we can make us a little small gravity fed system to water these avocados. All right, what I did was I marked an inch mark on this 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna use a 5/64 drill bit. We're gonna drill us a hole. We could start off small. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna use any silicone or anything like that. I'm just gonna try to take this and punch it straight in and see if it makes a seal. So we start off small and then we'll go bigger if we have to. Which I'm thinking we will have to go bigger, but we shall see. Yep, may have to go just a little bit bigger. Oh, and that was a correction. That was a 7/64 bit. I'm gonna move up to a 1/4. Let's try a 1/4 and see what happens. All right. What I'm trying not to do is rip this thing. There we go. That's what it's looking like. Just popped in right into place. Now, Dan, why are you doing that? Well, this is what is gonna be, this is what's gonna feed the drip system. It's just barb sticking out. This is going to be really, really simple. Only thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of this 1/4-inch tubing and we're going to poke it into there, onto that barb fitting. But the thing we have to figure out is how much of this do we need? I have 3 avocado plants. I'm thinking we're just going to try it out on, we're just going to make one drip for one avocado plant, see how it does, and then we'll add on from there. So let me get set up and then we'll turn the camera back on. We got our 1/4-inch irrigation tubing hooked up. So we're gonna cut off some of this tubing. I have a little on-off valve and you can also control flow with it. We're gonna add that to the tubing. I'm not gonna push it on there all the way, but that's what it looks like. And here is a drip stake, a tubing stake that punches on there like that. And the premise is to be able to drop that down close to the base of the plant, control the water flow with this on-off switch. Hope everybody can see that. Let me fill this 5-gallon bucket up with some water and then we'll turn the camera back on. We'll give this thing a test run to see what it does. All right, we got it rigged up, so to speak. Instead of 1, we're gonna try 3 and see what happens. Skylar's gonna come in a little bit closer. I'm going to show you how these on-off things work. That's full blast, and what we're going to do is we want to just crack it open to where it's just barely dripping. About something like that, maybe a little less. And all we're going to do is we're going to point this guy in the direction of where the seed is on the avocado. and all it's going to do is drip. We're going to do the same thing over here. That's about how I want it right there, just barely dripping out. See if you can see that. So now I don't have to worry about how I'm going to water these avocados, because we have 5 gallons of water that is just barely dripping. So this water is going to last a long time. Of course, we're going to have to check it, but there you go. Showing a simple do-it-yourself gravity-fed drip system for something that you want to have watered all the time. Now, one thing you have to take into consideration and remember is, on a gravity-fed system, it is higher than these avocado plants, and it looks like it's working. Well, there you have it. A sure enough DIY gravity-fed water system to put some drip to anything that you pretty much want to. For over here, I'm using a drip system to keep some water on the avocado seeds that are growing in the trees. It's looking like it's going to work. I got 3 drippers working, and the key to it is to just have it dripping, not full blast, but just 1 drip. And we think it's going to work. So again, I hope everybody's having sure enough good Tuesday, and I hope everybody's being safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up to help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over here, give old Dan Scholar a look, because we're always doing stuff like making drip systems for avocado trees. With that being said, you know it's coming. Dan Referee showing off, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine.
And I mean nobody.
That's right. You get your shine on and gonna be you. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.